Clayton. Where's Seth?
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm serious. What did you do to him?
We'll just say this. Nobody, and I mean nobody, puts cheese on my salad.
Oh, man.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode 6 of Food Adventures, and we are at Cafe Istanbul, which is here in Dublin, right off of Riverside Drive. We'll start out with the location of this restaurant. It's in a very unexpected spot. Like, when you get here, you don't really look for it. It's just kind of here, but it's really cool.
Hi guys, it's John. I'm going to talk about the ambience today since Seth's not here. From the outside, you can't really tell that it's as big as it is on the inside. There's a lot of low lit areas, kind of almost like a candlelight feel to it. There's also like a lot of glass windows, so you get the natural lighting as well. Wooden floors, chandeliers, and the whole restaurant overlooks the river, the Olentangy River, I believe. And so there's also the patio. So there's glass windows on the side and the patio, and you can overlook the river. It's pretty nice. I just want to take a moment to talk about the staff. So the staff were very friendly. They're always there if you had any questions or if you needed anything. The manager in particular stopped me a couple times, asked how everything was, offered to give me bread and things to take home with me. So I would say the service at this place is excellent.
Yeah, I would agree. The service, it was very friendly. You enjoyed your time, and it was prompt and quick enough. They were getting decently busy while we were there, but we still got our food pretty fast, and that's always impressive. And we don't talk about a service a lot because we go to a lot of places where you kind of serve yourself, but the service here was a good noticeable. We noticed it for good reasons, and so that's obviously really important and cool to us. Hey guys, it's Aaron. So we thought it would be important to kind of separate the appetizers in this video from the main entrees, just because we have a lot to say about them and we all got separate appetizers. I got the baba ganoush. What that is it's a smoked eggplant puree that has tahini, olive oil, and garlic inside. And it was honestly pretty great. It had the consistency of this sounds disgusting, but like a chunky yogurt, I would say, but it worked really well with the bread that you're given. I wouldn't recommend it as something that you'd eat by yourself with a spoon. It's gonna feel weird, but when you pair it out with like a bread or maybe even a cracker, it's perfect. It, to my knowledge, doesn't have any dairy in it. I could be wrong there, but it had like this kind of cheesy taste to it that I really enjoyed, and I had a decent amount of it, so that was really good, and I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, I think it was probably one of the better the dips we had for our bread, one of the appetizers.
Yeah, so what did you have, John?
I had the ezame, and ezame is it's like finely chopped tomatoes, onions, peppers. It's kind of similar to salsa, but it's a little bit different. It's more vegetal, like the basil, cilantro kind of taste. But it was really good to put on your bread. A little bit spicy compared to some of the other things we had.
Yeah, I definitely got, like, if you've ever had the corn salsa at Chipotle, I kind of got that vibe from it, but it was really good. It was like the spiciest, I think, of the 3 dips that we got, but it was spicy, yeah, it kind of hits you a little bit real quick, but it's not like awful spicy. It's definitely like a controlled spicy. How about you, Clayton?
Okay, so I had the tabbouleh salad, and tabbouleh it's like kind of a salad. It has cracked wheat with sliced parsley, onion, peppers, tomatoes, and it's all thrown together with a lemon juice and olive oil dressing. And it's very, very tasty. It's very earthy, like herbal, and a lot of people don't like that kind of thing, but I love it. You can eat it with a spoon. They also bring out at the beginning, when you sit down to eat, they bring out this bread, which I believe is called simit. It's kind of like a Turkish bagel. It's very similar to a bagel, and it's delicious. It's bread. It's so good.
Oh, I think it's worth mentioning that any place that brings free bread out is a good place. I think we can all agree that, like, if you bring bread out, you're gonna make people happy, and especially if it's good bread, if it's not dry. And this was a really good bread, and you could just eat it even without a sauce, which I thought was really good. Yeah, I thought it's definitely a place where the appetizers need to go and be paired with the bread, and it's nice that you don't have to pay for that bread. The bread comes to you, and you don't have to get any appetizers if you choose to. It comes with its own like sauce free, but all the appetizers pair really well with the bread that you're getting, and I think that's, it's neat. It's cool to see.
And they're really good about bringing the bread to you too. You don't have to ask for it. They'll always offer it.
Yeah,
right away.
very fast about it. All right, so now we're going to talk about our entrees themselves. So I got the vegetarian moussaka. Now what that is it's layers of eggplant, potato, carrot, zucchini. It's like layered like a lasagna. That's how I would describe it. And then it's got a bechamel and it's like mozzarella on top. And then it comes with a rice pilaf. I would say it was pretty one-to-one with other lasagnas you'll get at most places. And the flavor is not too strong, it's not too weak. It's just, I would say it's just right. And the reason I say that is a lot of times with eggplant and zucchini, you can get too much of that flavor and it kind of overtakes a lot of things. When it's paired in there, especially with the potatoes and carrots, nothing stands out too much and it all fits well. You add the bechamel and the mozzarella on top, and it tastes like a lasagna. And it was nice to have the rice with it, but it's not necessary. I think you could have eaten the moussaka by itself and been completely fine. Really enjoyed what I had, and I just thought it all paired really well in a great fashion. So how about you, John?
So I have the Adana kebab, and what that was, it was a lamb kebab. Okay, so it was ground lamb and peppers and onions, and it was on a skewer, and they grilled it, and it came with rice and broccoli. That was probably one of the best meats we've had this show. It was very similar, I would say, to steak. Like, I'm not exaggerating at all. It's very tender. So much flavor when you bite into it. It's just, you got all that like oily fattiness of steak, but there's just so much flavor to it with the peppers and the lamb. So I really highly rate that. It was very good.
Yeah, and like he asked me to have some to try it, and like I don't eat meat very often anymore, but if I had to eat meat, this is what I would choose. It was really impressive. Like it was very great. And I say that because like the spices were just on point. Like you said, it had that like steak texture to it, but it wasn't too firm, it wasn't too soft. It was the right amount of chewiness, and it just tasted really good. It really blew me away. I was really impressed with it. So how about you, Clayton? What did you have?
I had the vegetarian grill, and it is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a bunch of vegetables with rice. But as simple as it was delicious. Whatever sauce they cooked with the vegetables, and they just absorbed the sauce, and you got the sauce every time you bit into like one of the vegetables. So here I'll go into the vegetables. We had eggplant, zucchini, as well as mushrooms, red onions, tomatoes, bell peppers, red and green. And there was also like a vegetable medley on the side, like steamed vegetables, and there's broccoli, there's also zucchini in there, carrots, and it was all served with some rice, and the rice was very good. Like, I don't know, it's just rice, but the rice was delicious.
Yeah, the rice was kind of salty, and it was perfectly cooked.
Mm-hmm.
So even the rice by itself, for some reason, was a lot better than normal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the sauce had kind of like a vinegary taste to it, and it also came with the tomato sauce, which the tomato sauce wasn't anything like grand, but it made the dish very good. Everything just paired together perfectly. It was delicious.
All right, so now we're at that point. We have to talk about if we recommend Cafe Istanbul, you know, what were the highs and lows. And John, I'm going to let you start.
I highly recommend it. The service was excellent. I can't stress that enough. The service was excellent. The food was excellent. The price point was good. The thing about this is I feel like it's not that much more expensive than some of the other things we've had, but the quality is so much better that it's really worth it. Especially for the service and the quality you're getting, it's definitely, I would love to come back here.
Yeah. How about you, Clayton?
Oh, 100%. I would recommend this place to anybody. It's great. I will definitely be back here.
Yeah, and for me, I'm 100% recommending it too. I just thought all around service was great, presentation of the food, which
that's a big one too.
Yeah, which you've seen in the video was really good. Overall, the food was amazing, and I just liked every aspect. Like, it checks all the boxes that it needs to. So we definitely 100% in unison recommend this place, and it's definitely top in the list of where we've been.
Yes.
So yeah, this was episode 6. If you've been watching the episodes, we really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. We're loving doing this. It's a lot of fun to kind of get together and just try all these different foods and places that we wouldn't normally go to, and then putting it out for other people to see and maybe potentially try. Again, if you like and subscribe, it really helps. If you are a subscriber and you watch all the time and you don't want to miss a video, make sure you hit that bell. It kind of just gives you a notification of when our videos come out, so you never miss them. We will run a poll up top that will allow you guys to choose where we go next. We went to this Middle Eastern place because of your guys' votes, so we appreciate that. But yeah, thanks for all the support. I'm John. I'm Aaron. He's John.
I'm John.
And that's
Clayton.
And that's Clayton.
That's me.
And I don't know who I am. It's fine. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys around.
Thanks.
Peace.
Bye.